And welcome back, everybody, to the Miami Dolphins franchise. And Week 12 brings us back home, finally. After a 4-game road trip, finally get a home game. We've won 6 in a row, right now at 8-2. With New England losing last week, we have a game lead in the division, trying to keep that division lead. And speaking of, the Jacksonville Jaguars right now tied with the Tennessee Titans at 5-5. So with only 6 games remaining in the season, every game is huge, positioning yourself for the playoffs, and obviously at a division that's around 500 in the way the AFC teams have been playing. I mean, you can see right here, you're going to have to win your division because I'm not sure if you're going to get a wild card spot with all the teams in the wild card positions right now. So this is a big game for both of us, and here we go into week number 12. We will receive the ball first, let that one go through the end zone, and let's get this offense rolling with Tua and company. Here we go at the 25-yard line. So Tua dropping back to throw, going over the middle of the field. That is going to be Gronk with the catch, and Gronk all the way down to the 49-yard line. Big play to start this off, 26 yards, and an easy first down. Obviously stepping up with the injury to Gesicki. 1st and 10, Dalton Steele, good to have him back. He has been very, very good since his return. He picks up 6 yards there. You can see, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns in that return last week. Man, it's been fantastic. Good to have him back, that is for sure. 2nd and 4, Gronk again, another catch. And just like that, another first down, gain of 15 up to the 28-yard line. So maybe, obviously with Terrence Galvin, the running game was great. But if we can get Dalton Steele into that return, and then this offense really starts to click even more, as that's a big play to Kirkpatrick for the touchdown. Perfect throw by Tua, right over the shoulder. We'll have to take a look at this one again because you can't really get much better. Great protection by the offensive line, and man, just fits that one in perfectly in that cover two. Perfect. Nice job by Kirkpatrick hanging on to it. And that was a quick, early, great drive by this offense just to put 7 on the board like that. And here comes this Jacksonville Jaguar offense. 17 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the year for Gardner Minshew, still the QB of this Jaguars team. So 1st and 10, that's going to be caught. That's going to be a first down up to the 37-yard lines, 12 yards. And Jacksonville's going to try to answer themselves with a touchdown. Get right back into it. 2nd and inches, DJ Shark with the catch. And he's up to the 41-yard line. So they got some very good receivers. Obviously, we all know about Dillard, who was 2nd overall pick in the draft, and Jacksonville didn't even use him because I still don't know what happened in the situation there, but obviously they thought that what they had was much better. He just didn't progress. They let him go. So maybe this is a little bit of a revenge game for him, obviously, to show what they missed out on. But here we go. 3rd and 10. Minshew going to the end zone. It's going to be picked off. Austin Cloud playing it perfectly. Probably should have kept that in the end zone, but that is a huge play turnover. We've been getting a little bit more interceptions lately, something we didn't get like any last year, and now starting to produce a little, more turnovers. That's fantastic. This defense is already good enough, and then you add the turnovers. That is going to make this defense even better than it is. 3rd down and 2, handoff to Steele, and he'll just have enough for another first down. And getting out of that bad field position up to the 17-yard line. So from the gun, 2nd down and 7, Tua rolling out, looking around, going up top, looking for Gronk, and Gronk has it, catch. It's just a mismatch. I mean, Bobby McCain, the former Dolphin, what are you supposed to do? He's just too big. You can't really do anything about it. 2nd and 5, go back to the run game with Dalton Steele, and he's got a first down. Great start, 6 carries, 34 yards. Run game looking good. Offense looking good here so far early on. 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz, and Joe Schobert just comes straight through. They just brought too many guys there to block. Probably should have got rid of it earlier. Just cannot get rid of it. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 21. So we'll run a screen to Steele, and Steele will get about 12 yards. So make this a more manageable 3rd down situation. And it brings up a 3rd down and 9. Just a 4-man rush. Tua looking back, throwing, and this one's going to be out of bounds, incomplete. But still, another solid drive down the field. We'll pick up a field goal, 10-0 to score, and let this defense continue to go to work, as that's a 3-yard game by Dyson. Going to have to keep him in place. He has got great speed, Great agility once he gets out in the open field. He is tough to stop as Minshew gets hit on 3rd and 7, and this one's going to be picked off as well. Byron Jones coming up with it, and we will take that. That pass obviously influenced by the pressure. Another interception, another turnover, and can we take advantage? 1st and 10, handoff to Galvin, and he gets around the edge. He somehow stays in bounds, and Galvin is going for the touchdown. He's been doing it for the last 3 to 4 weeks. Right before Steele got involved, he took over that starting spot from Edwards and from Melvin Gordon. And take a look at this. Great blocking by the receivers. You got Claiborne, Kirkpatrick, and then somehow, I don't know how he stayed in bounds there, but he does, and with Galvin's speed, absolutely forget about it. He's easily in for the touchdown, and there we go. What a first quarter this has been. 17-0, 2 turnovers, and now Minshew's going to go down. Randall Morgan with the sack. They got an injured offensive lineman as well, and for Jacksonville, I mean, it's just get out of that quarter, because that was about as bad as a start as you can get. And on 3rd and 6, that throw is going to be overthrown just a tad bit, not allowing the receiver to get up the field quickly, and that is going to be a punt. So now, a chance to really do some even more damage is Dillard with the catch. He's up to the 40-yard line, gain of 15, and a 1st down. And we can put this up to a, 24-0 ball game in about an instant. As Tua dropping back and just couldn't step in the pocket. Ball is loose. We pick it up luckily. Probably too late. Just dropped back too much for sure. Should have stepped up more. So 3rd and 31. Now, yeah, just not much you can do about this one. Just hand the ball off. Get what you can get there, which really isn't a whole lot. We'll punt the ball away. But, Jacksonville will get some good field position. But, man, the way our defense is playing in this ball game so far, I'm not sure what Jacksonville's going to really be able to do. As DJ Chark with the catch, and that is a 1st down, so they're up to the 50-yard line. 1st down and 10, hand this ball off to Dyson. Dyson with about a 3 or 4 yard run, but flag on the play is going to bring that one back. So, holding call, just when Jacksonville's getting going, they just take that step backwards, and now brings up a 2nd and 16. As Minshew firing, has his man, that's open catch. 1st down up to the 36-yard line. Exactly what Jacksonville needed. So brings up a 3rd down and 6, though, from the 32-yard line. Still probably in field goal range, but don't want to take the sack as Minshew's just going to throw this one away. Because, yeah, don't want to take a sack there and knock yourself out of field goal range. So kick from Lambeau is going to be up, and it is going to be good. So Jacksonville does get on the board. 17-3 to score. 3:37 left here in this first half. As we got, obviously, all 3 of our timeouts. Plenty of time. At least try to get that field goal back, but maybe even better, get a touchdown. 2nd and 1. Handoff to Steele. He's got room to run, and he's got a 1st down. Gain of 12 up to the 37-yard line. 60 yards on the ground, and trying to back up that performance last week of over 200 yards. 1st and 10. Tua rolling out. That's going to be fired to Kirkpatrick. Catch. Another 1st down. 1:56 left in this first half as Tua finds, that's Kirkpatrick, another catch, picks up 10, and he's up to the 40-yard line. And they didn't give him the 1st down, actually. Just a tad short. But you know where we're going. We're going to Dalton Steele with the carry, and he's got the 1st down easily, picking up around 4 yards up to the 36-yard line. And just let this clock continue to run. You don't want to let Jacksonville get the ball back. As Tua looking down the field, going up top, and Dillard can't come down with it. Incomplete. So 3rd down and 10. Just a 4-man rush looking, and this time Claiborne's got the catch. Perfect throw by Tua, right on the money. And that's a big 3rd down conversion, 22 yards down to the 15-yard line, and 2 timeouts left. Tua over the middle, finds Kirkpatrick, catch down to the 9. Use a timeout here with 28 seconds left. 1 timeout left, but still got to pick up this 3rd down to continue the drive as Tua rolling out, pressure in his face, just going to throw it away. So, good drive, though. Go down the field, kick the field goal. Don't allow Jacksonville to even get the ball back because they'll get the ball to start the second half. It's a 20-3 lead. Looking good so far, and hopefully we can just continue it going into the second half. So, looking around the league, Packers 3-7 on the season. So that is a surprise. New England with the win, so we got to keep up with them. 40-13 beatdown in Arizona, 2-9. So some disappointing teams in the NFC, that is for sure. I can't believe Green Bay, go to the Super Bowl and all of a sudden you're probably not going. As on 1st and 10 to start off the second half, Jazeer Becton brings the heat and brings down Minshew for a sack. And now brings up a 3rd down and long. So we'll love to get a quick 3 and out here as this pass just forced up there because the pressure came right in Minshew's face. That is incomplete. That's a punt. And now offense comes on the field. Tua firing. That's going to be caught. Kirkpatrick with the catch, using that speed to get away and not even take a hit. That's what you want to see. Just gain an extra 10, 15 yards. Don't even take a hit. Remain good. And we're up to the 32-yard line just like that. 2nd and 7. Quick throw. This is going to be Claiborne this time, right up the middle. And he picks up 15 to the 17-yard line. And this offense rolling. Now we just got to put it in the end zone. 1st and 10. Handoff to Steele. Getting around the edge. Trying to break a couple tackles. So he's down to the 9-yard line. Gain of 8. Nice one there. And now 2nd down and 2. Tua's going to hand off to Steele. Steele will have enough. Keeps digging. Down to the 3, gain of 6. And now 2nd down and goal. Can we put this one in to make it a 27-3 ball game? As Tua's going to fire to the outside. Galvin with the catch, and he's in for the touchdown. So he had the rushing one earlier, and now adds a receiving touchdown. And we put this one up to 27-3. You couldn't ask for a better start to this second half. Getting the stop and putting that one in and put this to a 24-point lead. And now Jacksonville, they need an answer right now. They are in some big trouble as Laviska Shenault with the catch, and he's up to the 45-yard line. His first catch of the game, so Byron Jones really has done a fantastic job just shutting him down. As this time, Minshew dumps it down to Dyson, picks up around 8 yards, and brings up a big 3rd down and 2. I mean, do you go for it here if you don't get this? And it's going to be a sack! I don't think you can go for it now. Isaiah Simmons, Rod Street will get in there. Get half sack each, and yeah, you lost enough yardage there that Jacksonville has to punt. And now their defense, you got to be thinking about trying to get a turnover, because if we go down the field, put this at 34-3, I mean, your ball game is probably over. But a big 3rd down and 9. Tua, here comes the blitz, looking down the field. He goes underneath. He finds Dillard for the catch. 1st down. Great job by the offensive line that time, picking up that blitz. Getting 15 yards, 1st down, drive continues. Tua, perfect throw to Gronkowski, and he's up to the 44-yard line. This offense looks fantastic. It really does. 1st and 10, probably the last play of this 3rd quarter as Galvin with the carry, and yeah, the run game it's good. It's really good. You got Galvin has been fantastic. Dalton Steele back now. It's really good. As we get a nice block on the outside edge. And see you later, Terrence Galvin, 21 yards. His 3rd total touchdown of this ball game. 2nd rushing. And what a game he is having. I mean, Dalton Steele has about 100 yards as well. Man, this is what I'm saying. Earlier in the season, it was all about the pass game, because we knew with Dalton Steele, he held out and then gets injured. Trying to find that consistency in the run game. It's more about trying to pass the ball, and sometimes we struggled a little bit, but now everything's balanced, and this offense is almost, I dare say, unstoppable. I mean, it's going to be tough. As 4th and 10, Jacksonville has to go for it, and it's knocked away, incomplete, and now less than 10 minutes left. We're just going to take Tua out of this ball game as Dalton Steele with the carry breaks away, and his own man gets in his way. If Kirkpatrick doesn't get in his way, Dalton Steele has himself a touchdown. So down to the 1, he will get the touchdown. He puts this one in, and that's pretty much going to be your ball game. Absolute destruction here in Week 12. Takes it up to a 41-3 lead, and yeah, that's an absolute beatdown. Jacksonville, big defeat for them. They go to 5-6. They would get a garbage time touchdown. But as you can see, I mean, they barely just get over 200 yards of offense, and we have 255 on the ground. Dalton Steele with another back-to-back straight great games after coming off the injury. 125 on the ground, but Terrence Galvin had 125 of his own with 2 touchdowns rushing. This is a 1-2 punch that is going to be very formidable, I would say, going into the playoffs. I mean, we haven't clinched anything yet, no doubt about it, but I think, obviously, the way we are going, playoffs are in our future. That puts us to 9-2, so it's going to be tough. I mean, we literally could just run the ball the way it's going right now, and the way our defense is playing. That's what's the crazy thing. The offense is so balanced right now, but the defense is just outstanding. We have so many guys all over the place. You know, superstars, X factors. This defense is turning into be, I mean, one of the best defenses you can think about in recent past. I mean, #1 defense last year. It's the reason we really won. You know, we had some struggles offensively in the playoffs, and our defense just stepped up and shut teams down, not allowing them to get over 20 points, and that's what's happening. Now, speaking of defense, that's who we're going to see. Aaron Donald, you saw it there. We're going to have to deal with him in this Rams team, who a few weeks ago just absolutely obliterated the Patriots. So on the road again, and it's going to be a tough matchup against LA. You can see the playoff matchups right now. Right now, the 2 seed, we would take on Baltimore. That's ridiculous. This AFC is just crazy, with Cleveland still the 1 seed. So we'll go into week 13. We take on the Rams in LA. And acts funny, Matthew Stafford is actually their quarterback. He signed with them after we released him during preseason. So Stafford is in LA. They're at 7-4. They're looking like a pretty good team. We know what we have to do defensively, obviously with Aaron Donald and company and Jalen Ramsey. So it's going to be a tough matchup in week 13. Should be a good one. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. If you please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.